I have been a business owner in multiple different ventures over the last 8 years, but nobody told me how much it would expose me, challenge me, and grow me. Personally, financially, mentally, all of it. Whether you are thinking of becoming a business owner or you already are, here are some things that I wish that I knew before I became one. Knowing these things now will save you a lot of time, money, and unnecessary stress. Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Carys, and this is where we talk about how to elevate your life, unlock your full potential, and become the highest and best version of yourself. If that sounds something like you would like to hear more of, then make sure you subscribe and join the family. And check out the links in the description below because you will find things like my vlog channel, my Instagram, my TikTok, my audio podcast, Highest and Best, and all of those good things. Today, we're going to dive into some things about business, entrepreneurship, and being self-employed. Because many people think that it is all rainbows and unicorns being able to work for yourself. However, there are some things that you do need to know beforehand. All right, 5 things that I wish I knew before becoming a business owner. Let's talk about it. Number 1 is your business is a mirror. It exposes all of your insecurities. Now, I see this as a great advantage of being a business owner because you're not only building a business, but you're also building yourself at the same time. However, what this means is that every insecurity you have, every limiting belief that has been holding you back, it's gonna come up. It is all going to rise to the surface and try to hold you back from progressing in your business. Whether it's fear of failure, whether it's fear of rejection, whether it's insecurities or low confidence or any of these things, it's all gonna bubble up, so you have to deal with it. Some people even experience the fear of success, and that is actually what holds them back from being successful. It could be perfectionism, it could be procrastination. At the end of the day, these are all fear in disguise. If you haven't already heard the phrase that fear is false evidence appearing real, then you will get to know that real quick. Your business will expose your weaknesses, but the great thing is that once you know that they're there, once you know what they are, you can begin to work on them. Back when I started into the self-employed business world when I was 21, one of the main things that had me in a chokehold was I didn't want to talk to people. It was a weakness of mine. I could not hold a conversation. I would get red when people would talk to me, even if it was just one-on-one, and I would stumble over my words. You know what? I'm glad that that happened to me because over the years, as I knew what that insecurity was, as I knew where that weakness was, I built on it in an incredible way. Now, my communication is on a whole other level. The other main thing that I struggled with was low self-worth and caring what other people thought of me. When it exposed all of this and I began to work on it because I knew what it was, I then delved into social media. Now I put videos of myself all over different platforms for the whole general public to see. Yeah, once you start the business and you're trying to grow and you have all of these limiting beliefs and insecurities come to the surface, you need to deal with them and you need to work on them. Do not let it stop you and hold you back from being successful in business. Now, I do want to say here, these are personal limiting beliefs, personal insecurities, things that you can work on yourself. If it comes from a weakness or something that you could hire out or you could delegate somebody else or outsource, you do so. But I'm talking about the internal things, the mindset things, all of these things that hold you back. Those are the ones you need to work on. Once you know what they are, you need to keep asking why. It is my favorite word when it comes to self-development. Fear of rejection, why? Fear of being seen, why? Procrastination, why? Always go back to figuring out what the root or the source of that thing is. Number 2 is marketing is not optional. If they don't know you, they can't buy from you. You could have the best product or service in the world, but if no one knows you, if no one has heard about it, it doesn't exist. I learned this the hard way as a realtor. Skills without visibility mean nothing. You can be great at sales. You can close every deal, kill every negotiation, but if you can't market yourself and get the client, or the sale to begin with, then you can't move on to the next step and put your sales skills to use or put your negotiation to use. You have to excel at marketing. Now, as a business owner, I have been on both sides. Whether you are a service provider or you're selling a product, marketing is essential. And the great thing to know is there is an array of different styles and ways that you can market. But whatever way you choose, in person, online, networking, print material, social media, whatever way you decide, consistency, consistency, consistency. Don't try something for a few weeks or even a few months and then say, okay, it didn't work, that's it. You have to give something at least 3, even 6 months to be able to see if it's going to work. Now, whether you are selling a service or a product, the main thing you need to look at when it comes to marketing is where is your ideal audience? Where does your target clientele spend their time? If they are a younger demographic, they may be on TikTok and Instagram. If they're a bit more mature, they may be on Facebook. They will likely be opening print materials. Know who you are selling to down to the core so that you know the best way to get in front of them. The third thing that I wish I knew before becoming a business owner is to treat it like a business, because it is one. If you treat your business like a hobby or like a side hustle, it will pay you as such. One of the main industries that I have been in for the last 7-8 years now is real estate, and the amount of realtors that I speak to that do not have their business set up properly, no LLC, no business bank account, they don't do their taxes the right way, if they even do them, they don't track anything. If you don't treat it like a business, don't expect it to act like one. If you're in a product-based business, or maybe you're thinking of starting one, if you have a unique business name that you want to protect or a logo, then make sure you file a trademark. You need to be tracking everything. What you track, you can improve. Have a budgeting spreadsheet. Know where your money is going, what's coming in and what's going out, how it differs from this month to last month. Treat it like a business. Now, I am actually launching a new business soon, which I am over the moon about, and I'm going to be forming my LLC and filing for my trademark. So if you want videos on how to do these, then let me know in the comments below, because I'd be happy to do a walkthrough on how you do it, because a lot of people do not do these certain things, all of the legalities and the tracking and everything else, because they don't know where to start. So if you want a breakdown, then let me know in the comments, because I'm happy to show you. Number 4 is time management will make or break you. When you are a business owner, there is always something to do. It is not like a 9 to 5 where you clock in and you clock out and then you're done for the day. There is always something that needs to be done. But busy does not mean productive. If you don't control your schedule will control you. The main thing that I wish I knew is to prioritize income producing activities. This is the work that moves the needle in your business. If you don't have sales or clients, that needs to be your main focus of attention. When it comes to real estate, which is the easiest example to give, the main number 1 struggle that realtors face is lead generation. However, the amount of time that is spent on actually generating leads is this much. If you don't have clients, if you don't have sales for your business, that needs to be your number 1 priority. With time management as a business owner, it's easy to let everything take over your life. You need to set boundaries. That is something that I will say that I wish I knew at the start, is knowing that I didn't have to be 24/7. I didn't have to always have my phone sitting next to me at dinner and answering every single call, being ready to answer every single email right when I got it. When you're in that beginning stage of starting a business, yes, you have to dedicate more time. It takes a lot more of our energy to get things moving and to build the momentum. However, if you burn out, your business does too. If you currently have a business and you may be struggling with the work-life balance, I do have a whole separate video on how to manage and handle this. I will leave it linked below so you can watch it after you finish this one. Time blocking will be your best friend. Make sure you have priorities that have to get done, and then have other work that needs to get done, but if it doesn't get done, it's okay. Always work on your hardest things first, which usually is generating more business. And the fifth thing that I wish I knew before becoming a business owner is you have a brand. Your business has a brand, whether you like it or not. Your brand is your digital reputation. Whether you work on building a personal brand or not, you have one. And it's important that you are the one controlling it. People buy from people. Your story, your values, your personality. If you are a realtor, don't just have your whole personal brand being pictures of houses. If you have a product-based business, don't just have your whole Instagram or your whole TikTok just be videos of the product and nothing of you, or no content with actually you in it. Even if you are not a social media person, people are Googling you. They are searching your name. They are looking to see what comes up. You already have a brand. But the great thing is being intentional about building your personal brand can be your biggest asset. And one of the best things about it is most of you building your personal brand and your online presence, it doesn't cost you a penny. I challenge you, after this video is done, I want you to Google yourself and I want you to see what comes up. Are you proud of it? Are you happy with what's showing up? If you were your ideal client, your target audience, would you buy from you? If you are a product-based business, search your business name. Would you buy? Ask yourself that. And you may need to make some necessary changes. Owning a business or multiple businesses is one of the most hardest but rewarding things that you can do. It will expose you, it will challenge you, it will grow you, and it will stretch you like nothing else. But if you can handle that, there's no limit to how much success that you can have and the impact that you can make. All right, if you are getting ready to start a business, drop down in the comments below one of these things that you are glad that you heard about today. And if you already have a business, then if there's something else that you wish you would have known that you can warn other people about, then drop it down below. If you enjoyed this video, then you will enjoy this one next. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.